What's going on, guys? Perk here and welcome to Cold War Zombies perk analysis. Now if you're new around here, this is the series where I take a look at every single perk available in Call of Duty Zombies. I break them down, telling you guys exactly what the perk does, how best to use it, and give you guys some interesting trivia along the way. If you haven't seen a perk analysis episode before, then the top link in the description below will take you to a full playlist containing all 13 original perks released from World at War to Black Ops 3. Just a little warning, some of these videos are approaching 5 years old, so the commentary might be a little outdated, but the information is still up to date for those games. With all that out of the way, today we're going to be starting off with the glorious return of Juggernog. After last being seen in Revelations over 4 years ago, Juggernog has made its return with a few tweaks to fit in Cold War Zombies. The price of Juggernog starts at 2,500 points and can increase all the way to 5,000 points depending on the order you buy your perks. So far, it's only available in Die Maschine, being located outside of Nacht by the crashed airplane. You can also acquire Juggernog by smashing the purple crystals that spawn around the map when you're in the dark ether, and the box of rewards by completing the coffin dance Easter egg by the Pack-a-Punch area, by upgrading your trial reward to legendary status, and from the Wonder Fist machine on the roof of Nacht. Now, Juggernog goes hand in hand with the zombie damage and armor systems that were introduced this year, so let's talk about how much damage zombies deal in general. In the beginning round, zombies deal 25 damage. After round 6, this increases to 30 damage. After round 8, it increases to 50, near round 31 this increases to 75, and getting into the 50s the damage caps off at 90 per hit. This means that Juggernog is absolutely crucial this year, especially if you don't have armor. Now if you do have armor, instead of increasing your health, it reduces the damage zombies do to you. When zombies are dealing 25 and 30 damage, the armor reduces that to 18, and every damage increase above that will be reduced to 31. So ideally, you'll always want to have full armor and Juggernog. Another new feature added to zombies this year are skills that can be upgraded with Ethereum crystals, which are earned by progressing through round-based milestones. Tier 1 of Juggernog reduces status effect durations by 50%, which is very useful if you run stun grenades and for future gimmick zombies that will be added through the DLC season. Tier 2 makes armor plates replenish 25% additional armor, and the most important one is Tier 3, which increases armor health by 100, meaning you will have 250 health. Pair this with armor and you can last up to 8 hits before going down, which is why these two are such a necessary pair, especially in high round attempts where all zombies are sprinters and dealing 90 damage per hit. So that's how Juggernog has been repurposed to fit into Cold War Zombies, and I think they did a pretty good job introducing it with the new health systems. Now let's move on to some interesting things about Juggernog. Within Cold War, perk bottles have been replaced by perk cans to fit into the 80s era the entire game is going for. Doesn't seem like a big change to the average player, but on the back of these new cans, every perk now has a nutrition fact label. Now every single one of these is really funny, and I have to give props to Treyarch for being so creative with such a small detail you can't even see in game. The nutrition facts for Juggernog are absolutely ridiculous, but let's go over them. The entire 12-ounce can of Juggernog is 1,000 calories, about half of the calories the average person consumes per day. It has 70 grams of fat, 45 grams of sodium, 5,000 grams of carbs, 90 grams of sugar, and 400 grams of protein. Definitely not the healthiest thing to drink, and when you look at the ingredients you can tell why the numbers are so high. Starting off with carbonated milk. I had no idea this was even a thing, but apparently you can get this in a lot of stores. After that we have powdered crocodile eggs. Not chicken eggs, but crocodile eggs. Once again, this is actually a thing you can consume in some Asian countries, and definitely the reason the carbs are so high. We then have spinach juice, pure gumption, and iron to finish off the ingredients. In a weird way, this makes sense. These are all things having to deal with strength and building muscle, since that's what the perk is always represented. Overall, a crazy list even for a fictional drink, but once again I have to give props to Treyarch for having the creativity to come up with this. These are all real world things that can be replicated by someone crazy enough to do so. During the first 2 days of launch, there was a glitch in the game where you could get double perks by claiming a legendary reward from the trials and having it reward you with another perk can if you already had all 6 perks. To everyone's surprise, the effects of the perk would actually stack, resulting in OP effects. If you got Juggernog to stack and had it maxed out to tier 3, you would get not 200, not 250, but 300 max health. Since then, Treyarch has patched this so you can get legendary reward after legendary reward without a duplicate, but this does leave the question open to whether it's something Treyarch did consider. The game ran smoothly and wouldn't crash or bug out, so maybe it's something that was in the game at a late point, but was disabled instead of being completely removed. Is this something you guys would have actually liked to be part of the game as a way to further enhance all the perks? Let me know down below. But there you guys have it, that was Juggernog perk analysis video. It feels so good to be back. Stick around as I'm going to be covering the other 5 perks we have and the 4 perks we're going to be getting in future maps as evidenced by the Wonder Fizz machine. But if you guys enjoyed the video, then make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe for more Cold War Zombies videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.